0 and 1 are special symbols in the real number system. 0 is called the additive identity and 1 is called the multiplicative identity. 0, the additive identity, has the fundamental property that a plus 0 is a for all real numbers a. 1, the multiplicative identity, has the fundamental property that a times 1 is equal to a. Thus, these first two 0-1 rules are axioms. They really define what we mean by 0 and 1. The third one, a times 0 is 0, is actually not an axiom. It can be proved from other axioms. The fourth and the fifth 0-1 rule are not axioms. We use them quite a lot, for example, when solving equations. If I know that x times x minus 1 is equal to 0, then this rule tells me that x is equal to 0 or x minus 1 is equal to 0, which means that x is 1. So x can be 0 or x can be 1, but no other x will satisfy the equation. If I know that x times x minus 1 is not 0, then x is not 0 and x is not 1, but any other value for x is possible. The final 0-1 rule can also be proved from other axioms. This rule is also very useful, for example, in creating sign diagrams. We can combine these rules with the sign rules to get these ones. For example, if I want to figure out the sign of the expression x times x minus 1, I can conclude that x times x minus 1 is greater than or equal to 0 if x is greater than or equal to 1, then both terms will be non-negative, or if x is less than or equal to 0, then both terms are negative or 0. X times x minus 1 is less than or equal to 0 if x is between 0 and 1, including 0 and 1, as I then have a product of two terms where the first term is positive or 0 and the second term is negative or 0.